Podcast. What's going on? Yo, week 2, crazy. Um, Kyler Murray versus Lamar Jackson. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by both quarterbacks, okay? Very impressed. Antonio Brown got his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. Minka Fitzpatrick requested a trade, got the trade to go through. Jalen Ramsey requests a trade as well. I mean, holy moly. This is crazy. And we're only in week 3 now. We are in week 3 of NFL season. Miami still sucks. They're playing against the Cowboys this week. Oof. I can't wait to give my prediction about that. You guys are going to think I'm absolutely insane. But of course, I have the Cowboys winning that one. But you guys can see my predictions, my weekly predictions on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook at TaylorWhiteShow. Let's get to it, man. Week 2, Antonio Brown, his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. The New England's defense scored a couple touchdowns. Tom Brady got his touchdowns. I mean, Miami, listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. First week, they had 59 scored on them. Now 43. Now they're going up against the Dallas Cowboys, who, yes, they are banged up without Michael Gallup, without Xavier Woods. But Robert Quinn is coming back. And he's an incredible pass rusher. Incredible. Him and DeMarcus Lawrence, I mean, it's gonna be a crazy show. Crazy game. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Now listen. Miami, I don't know what's gonna happen, but if I were them, I would give Josh Rosen a chance. I would give him that chance because he fits tragic. Last year they gave him the name Fitzmagic, but now it's Fitztragic. He's just not the answer for Miami. Give Josh Rosen a chance. Give him the chance. Let's see what he's about. Okay? But besides that, Kyler Murray versus Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray throwing 300 yards for his first 2 regular season games. I believe he's the second quarterback to do that, alongside with Cam Newton. I'm very impressed with him, man. Very impressed. He was a little shaky in the beginning, but I'm telling you, once he gets it going, he gets it going. With David Johnson, with Larry Fitzgerald, I mean, that team could be something serious. They had to tie the first week against Detroit, had a crazy comeback, 16, 17 points. Then he had the second week going up against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, I told people, listen, don't consider the Baltimore Ravens as a Super Bowl favorite just yet. Just wait. They went up against the Baltimore Ravens, lost 23-17, but it was a close damn game. It was a close game. Lamar Jackson, he did his thing, but I mean, don't shoot down Kyler Murray. His legs, everything. He gets the speed going. He has an arm. I like Kyler Murray. He's a very good quarterback. I like him, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Minka Fitzpatrick traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers acquired Minka Fitzpatrick from Miami in exchange of 2020 first-round pick. Dolphins also get Steelers first round and fifth round and sixth round pick for 2021. The Steelers received the Miami's 2020 fourth round pick and a seventh round 2021 pick. I think the Steelers hit the panic button on this one, though. I think that they should have waited it out. You know, Pittsburgh's defense against New England last week just wasn't there. Now with Big Ben out as well, I don't know. I think Pittsburgh definitely pulled off a panic button on this. Minka, he has to be happy now. He's going to a team who could potentially win the AFC North. And I'm saying potentially, okay? If they get it, well, now without Big Ben, who knows? But I think Mason Rudolph is still good enough to get that team to a 9-7 team. All Baltimore needs to do is mess up a couple times. Cleveland, yes, they played the New England Jets, I'm the New England Jets. Excuse me, the New York Jets. I'm sorry. I'm still on the Antonio Brown situation right now with how good that team looked. But with the New York Jets, Cleveland didn't look all that great. I mean, yeah, they had a couple scores, but they played a banged up defense from the Jets against the Jets. And, I'm sorry, but the Jets, their starting quarterback, Sam Darnold, was out. Quincy Enunwa, he's out for the regular season as well. Who do they have now? Robbie Anderson, a number 2 receiver. Le'Veon Bell, I mean, he can't do it all by himself. I mean, he has the potential to do it by himself, but I mean, damn, you can't rely on him to do it all by himself. I mean, it's his second game back since his holdout. Now, listen, you have the Browns, you have the Baltimore Ravens, you have Cincinnati Bengals, and you have the Pittsburgh Steelers, which all of them could make a debate to winning the AFC North. It can. But most likely that division is going to go to either Baltimore or Cleveland. Now, a couple injuries from Baltimore, a couple injuries from Cleveland, Pittsburgh Steelers, they could definitely sneak right up in there. And Mason Rudolph's not a bad quarterback, but that offense needs to get rolling. They definitely need to get rolling. So it all depends on Mason Rudolph. Mika getting traded to the Steelers. Hopefully that helps him out on the secondary. And we'll see what's going on with that. Jalen Ramsey requests a trade. 2 teams sent an offer for Jalen Ramsey. One NFC team, who we don't know who it is yet, offered a 2020 first and a 2021 fifth rounder. And an AFC team, who we don't know as well, offered a 2020 first round pick along with a player. Now, Jacksonville is asking for 2 first round picks. And I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Jalen Ramsey, he's damn near top 3 corners of the league. He man-to-man coverage. There's no better corner that could do it better than him. I'm sorry. Jalen Ramsey, he's that dude. He's man-to-man coverage. He's the best damn corner to play right now in that position. Man-to-man. Most people say that the Eagles would be a great fit for him. I don't think so. I think the Eagles would be a bad pick for him. I think he will find himself in the same situation that he's in right now against Jacksonville, minus the losing. I'm talking about the way the defense is run. Jim Schwartz, he runs a lot of zone offense, zone defense. That's not Jalen Ramsey's game. Jalen Ramsey, man to man, he's the best in the game. Zone, he'll just find himself back to where Jacksonville does it right now with, zone defense. That just can't be it for him. A couple teams also said, a couple sources said New England, Oakland. Oakland would definitely take a shot for him. I do believe John Gruden and Mike Mayock would definitely take that shot. 2 first-round picks? Yes. They would definitely. For Jalen Ramsey, who's on contract for this year and next year, they would definitely take that shot for him and would pay him. New England, I hope not, because that team's already a bomb squad with Pat Chung, Stephon Gilmore, the McCourty brothers. Imagine Jalen Ramsey over there. It'll be unstoppable. It'll be unstoppable. That defense would be incredible. That offense would be incredible. It literally Super Bowl 2020 would go to New England, and he'll be on contract for 2 years as well. Now, I don't think the New England Patriots would take that unless they're trading away Stephon Gilmore, because Stephon Gilmore is set to get paid around 13 or 15 million. So I don't know. But if they somehow, some way traded for Jalen Ramsey and kept Stephon Gilmore and kept that secondary, in addition to Jalen Ramsey, it'll be trouble. It'll be trouble. Now, Deion Sanders, he tweeted out on Monday that if I was the Jacksonville Jaguars, I would not start Jalen Ramsey because there's a risk of injury. Jalen Ramsey, of course, liked the tweet. And I agree with Deion Sanders. I think that if I was the Jacksonville Jaguars, I would rest Jalen Ramsey because you know you're going to trade him. Teams want Jalen Ramsey. Why risk the injury? You know? I do believe that Jacksonville will trade him. I would love him on Dallas, but will Dallas be willing to give up that 2020 first round pick? I would be okay to giving that first round pick because we know that the first round pick is going to be somewhere between the 24th to the 30th, you know? But we should see. We should see. And now that we let go of Taco Sheraton, who knows what we can add on. Now, according to the source, if one NFC team who we don't know yet is giving a first round 2020 and a fifth round 2021, and Jacksonville takes that, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, why not? Why not? You have Byron Jones, you have Jalen Ramsey, okay? You have the front seven with Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, Sean Lee, DeMarcus Lawrence, Robert Quinn coming back. I mean, that defense, it's already scary as it is. You know, we haven't played to the hype this year so far, but if you add that Jalen Ramsey to the mix, that's going to be trouble, man, in Dallas. That's going to be trouble. Daniel Jones named the starter over Eli Manning for week 3. Shocker, but expected. Daniel Jones, week 3, has been put in the best position to start for the New York Giants. Let me explain. They play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Sunday. And Daniel Jones, it would be his time to shine week 3 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Saquon Barkley, he's going to cut up that defense. And hopefully Daniel Jones gets it going. His best connection right now would be Evan Ingram. Even though he is the tight end, but he's the best option right now until Golden Tate comes back. Eli Manning didn't look that great against the Buffalo's defense, but Buffalo's defense, they're making a statement. They're letting people know that, hey, listen, we are the AFC East, and we are going to come for that second spot. Now, we know we're not going to go over against New England, but we could damn sure go over the Jets and the Miami Dolphins. So Buffalo's defense, they played very well against Eli Manning. Now, I said that Eli Manning was going to get benched around week 8 to week 10. But it's week 3. I'm wishing nothing but the best for Daniel Jones. But he's been put in the best position to start against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We should see how he does, how he performs. But hopefully Eli Manning in the interview said that he would show the most support, and that's what a leader does. Eli Manning knows that his time is up, that New York, as a New York fan, as a New York Giants fan, not me, I'm just saying if I was a New York Giants fan, I would be tired of seeing us losing, every week. But now you get to see Daniel Jones, who you just invested a first round, 6th round pick. You passed up against Dwayne Haskins. Everybody was going nuts on draft day. So now we get to see, did the New York Giants front office make the best decision to draft Daniel Jones? Eli Manning, I had a lot of questions this entire week since getting benched on Tuesday. Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? Absolutely. For someone who's thrown over 55,000 yards, won 2 Super Bowls, beat the best damn quarterback to play this game, Tom Brady, Eli Manning, no doubt, is a Hall of Famer. And if anyone has a, rebuttal on that or, wants to conversate about that, please DM me. Please message me. Please comment below. Because Eli Manning beat Tom Brady not once, but twice. twice. He stopped that undefeated season against the undefeated season back in 07 against New England. They went up against Randy Moss and them boys. Then they went up against the Gronks. The Gronks, the, Welkers, Wes Welkers. I mean, Eli Manning did it. He beat Tom Brady, and he's thrown over 55,000 yards. Now, the last 3 seasons absolutely sucked, but you can't absolutely blame that on Eli for a team who didn't invest in an offensive line to protect Eli Manning, to have him, to have time for him to throw that ball. You can't blame that on Eli. You can't. But for a team who invested in drafting a quarterback 6th pick, 1st round, you damn right you have to go with starting him right now. And they're putting him in the best position and hoping for the best. Because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, oh boy. So we shall see. Week 2, I went 11-5. Not what I was expecting, but I really thought that Arizona was going to pull off the upset against Baltimore. It would have shocked the world against the people. Kyler Murray, he did his thing. He still threw over 300 yards. But I really thought that game was going to be Arizona's game. The Chargers lost against Detroit. The 49ers absolutely slaughtered Cincinnati. The Packers beat the Vikings. And the last game I lost, I believe, was the Carolina and Tampa Bay. I thought Cam Newton was going to do it. But Jameis Winston, let me tell you something about that division, man. The NFC South. They have 2 really good quarterbacks and 2 really shitty quarterbacks. Cam Newton hasn't been the same since 2015, since he went to the Super Bowl. Now I get it, he has injuries and everything, but for Jameis Winston to outperform you, it's pretty sad, bro. I mean, Jameis Winston, he's a turnover king, and I really do believe he won't have a job next year. But for Carolina, they're going to be in real troubles without Cam Newton now playing week 3. Christian McCaffrey needs to hold that team up. DJ Moore needs to do his thing. Curtis Samuels as well. But that really shocked me to see the Buccaneers win, and they outplayed the Carolina Panthers. And the one play, the one drive when it was 4th and 1 and the Buccaneers stopped Christian McCaffrey, 4th and 1 at the 3-yard line to win the game. That was insane. Kudos to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their defense for that drive. That was amazing. I love seeing that. And they were so hyped, so intense, everything. Kudos to him. And that was amazing. Cam Newton, hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he get it going again. But you could tell last Thursday he was playing hurt. That shoulder injury, I told people, that's going to bother him all year. And you could see it in that game. He was just throwing like he was hurt. Ron Rivera, I didn't like his play calling because of the simple fact you're having Cam Newton throw the ball 51 times and Christian McCaffrey rushes for only 17, 18 times. That's just, that balance needs to, have Christian McCaffrey rush 25 times. Have Cam Newton throw less. Have Cam Newton throw in 20, 25 to 30. Split the backs if you have to. Cam Newton's playing hurt. We can see it. It's not good, man. It's not good. One thing I wanted to bring up too was Colin Kaepernick. There's a lot of teams who need a quarterback right now. I mean, the New York Jets, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on, man. They, give Kaepernick a call, man. Give Kaepernick a call. Miami Dolphins at that too. I know they traded for Josh Rosen, but give Kaepernick a chance, man. He understands that he will be a backup quarterback in this league. He understands that. But if you put him on a team like the New York Jets, who Sam Darnold's going to be out for, I believe now is 2 to 6 weeks because of mono. If you have Colin Kaepernick to at least sub in, yes, he hasn't played football for 3 years, but I can guarantee he's better than those 2 quarterbacks that they have lined up against the New England Patriots right now. Jacksonville, Nick Foles is out. Why not give Kaepernick a shot? Okay. Miami, you have nothing to lose starting Kaepernick. Now, if they say tank for Tua, then why trade for Josh Rosen? Why? Just doesn't make any damn sense. The New Orleans Saints, you have Teddy Bridgewater coming in and Taysom Hill right behind him. But if I were the Saints, I would also call Colin Kaepernick. Teddy Bridgewater did not look good against the Rams. And his resume is, he has 2 games of film since 2015. Come on now. Why not give Kaepernick the 6-game chance while Drew Brees is out? The 2014 draft, we have Eli being benched. We have Big Ben, even the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big Ben's out for the rest of the year. Mason Rudolph, I like him as a quarterback, but why not give Kaepernick a chance? Why not? Yeah, James Conner, you have Juju Smith. I mean, give him a chance. He could definitely spark up that offense. You have all these teams who are out of quarterbacks, but yet Colin Kaepernick is out of a job still. And listen, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But if I was one of those teams, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Miami, the New York Jets, I would give Kaepernick a call. That's just my opinion. Week 3 is going to be the first week that we don't see Eli and Big Ben playing. That 2004 draft class, with Phillip Rivers, with Eli Manning, with Big Ben. It's gonna be a little weird not seeing Eli playing for the New York Giants. It's gonna be weird seeing Big Ben out for the rest of the season. Curious to see how this year's gonna play out. Injuries is a bad thing. Bad. We have Nick Foles out. We have Eli, being benched. We have Big Ben out. We have Breeze missing 6 games. This is crazy, man. Really crazy. And injuries sucks. It really does suck. Week 3 is going to be exciting. I'm curious to see who Jalen Ramsey ends up with by the end of week 3. I'm curious to see how the New York Jets will play if they do decide to sign Colin Kaepernick. We should see. Will Colin Kaepernick play this year? Guys, if you think Colin Kaepernick will play this year, please comment. If not, please comment. Tell me your reason why you think Colin Kaepernick should or should not play. It would mean the world to me to get the Taylor White Show engaged with its followers. It would mean the world. Guys, thank you for listening. I will post up my predictions tonight at 7 p.m. Of week 3. Tonight, I believe it's the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to say it here first. Jacksonville will... I'm gonna wait till 7 o'clock to make that prediction. I'm definitely gonna wait till 7 o'clock to make that prediction. But I will say, I do think Leonard Fournette will have a touchdown or 2 this game. That's my prediction. That's my player prop position. Player prop prediction. If you guys want to go bet on it, go ahead and do it. But just definitely, check out the spreads. Check out the game, make your predictions, and let me know what you guys think. Jacksonville versus the Tennessee Titans. Let me know, guys. Thank you for listening. Have a great Thursday.